Hello there. It is me, John McCarthy, here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today.
And today it's just the back nine of this course.
Hope you have a good round out there.
He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. And second shot on the 10th coming up. And a 7-foot putt for him. And if you sink this, you'll have the hole. And everybody's all square after that first hole. And the 11th hole is a par 5. Nice swing.
Ooh, off the downslope. Watch this one run.
Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Okay, 230 yards. Let's see what he does. And here's their 4-iron. And the approach heading to the left. It's about 195 yards to that pin from here. Okay, here's your chance to go 1 up on your opponent.
This one's just breaking hard to the left.
Ooh, never like leaving those short. And he's putting this one for birdie. And that'll drop. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. And that hole will be halved. And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind blowing with the ball. Nice swing. Sounded great. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Let's see what he does here. 110 yards out. All right, second shot on the 12th. He's got a 9-footer here. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here.
And that drops for him. That's his birdie. All right, need to get this putt down. This is to have the hole.
And that hole will be halved. Here comes the 13th hole. And we're going right of the pin. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Taking this one with the 9-iron.
This right here is beautiful. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. This putt's going to go downhill, going to break right to left. Oh, come on. Come on, ball.
And this putt right here will put him at 1 up.
All right, he's got it. He's also won the hole.
Okay, your opponent is 1 up after that one.
And now the par 4, 14th.
All right, let's send it.
Ooh, that one had some stank on it.
Let's see what he does here. 120 yards out.
Oh, this is nice.
This looks like about 120 yards to the pin. You'll be all right there. 15 feet to the cup from here.
I think this one will go left to right. Nice putt. That's your 4th birdie of the day.
He's got about a 3-footer here.
Okay, I see we're conceding that putt. Just a short one as well, so we'll head to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Nice swing on that. And here we go. This is his second shot. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. And he'll just sneak into the light rough. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Safe approach, nice. And he's in the green side rough. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. Then we got a downhill putt that goes to the right. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. He's got about 7 feet to the cup from here. And here's your par putt. All right, your opponent's going to let you have this putt, so we're going to head to the next hole. And that hole's halved. Okay, par 5 for this one. This is number 16. Okay, full sand. Let's go.
Well done. And from here, he's looking at a 220-yard shot.
Oh, hello. Hitting into an elevated green here. We're going to need a little extra club, I think.
Hey, I'm liking this. You're hitting lots of greens, it seems. And he's got this next putt for an eagle.
I think this one's breaking to the left.
And the putt drops for eagle. And if you sink this, you'll be all square with your friend on the hole.
So good. Oh, lovely shot.
Okay, that hole's going to be halved.
Okay, on to 17. This one's a par 3.
Going with the 9-iron. Okay, let's see what you do here.
There we go. Nice swing on that one.
That should do nicely. Here's a 17-foot putt.
And this is an uphill putt, moving right to left. Oh! And unfortunately for you, if he sinks this, he wins the match. This one looks like it's breaking to the left.
And unfortunately, you didn't win this one. Match is over, and your friend will walk away 2 up. And that's going to do it for us today. Just flew by. Thanks again for playing, and we'll see you soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Spoiler alert, golf is about to happen right now. We are playing the match play today. This is going to be a good one.
All right, let's do the golf.
Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. This one's heading for it. All right, second shot on the 10th. Good shot out there, nicely played. And this putt's around 16 feet out. And he gets the putt to go. And to have the hole. And after that first hole, all square.
here we go. Par 5, 11th hole. Okay, time to send it. Oh my, that was spicy coming off the club face. And around 195 yards to the pin for him. Let's see what happens. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Still has a chance. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. Looking forward to see what you do here. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. Solid approach there, pin high. Let's see what his second shot looks like. Oh, hang on, almost that almost went down. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. Okay, yeah, no need for him to putt that out. Let's head to the next hole. And that hole will be halved. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 3.
Here's their 7-iron. Okay, let's see what you got here. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. All right, grab that putter. Let's get to work here. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. And that's going to drop, and he will win this hole. Okay, we are moving forward. And now the 14th hole. We got a par 5 ahead. This one's fairway bound. Okay, let's send it. Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. Oh, too bad. We just barely made our way into the second cut. Let's see what he does here. He's got about 220 yards to go. Nice chip. Oh, he almost got that chip to go. And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here. Okay, your opponent's going to give you that putt. Let's go to the next hole. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. And on to the 15th hole, par 3 coming up. They've gone with the 7-iron. And let's see what you do off the tee here. That swing was to die for. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. All right, this is for the bird. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. And that hole will be halved. Okay, par 4, 16th hole is next. Well, let's see what you got. Ooh, that drive had some mustard on it. And this one's about 130 yards away. That's going to work just fine on the approach. And here's his second shot. Looking nice. There he goes, just sticking it nice and close with that approach. That's a good one. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. And that hole will be halved. And this one is the 17th, and we got a par 3 here. Here's a look at their 5-iron. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Come on, kick right, come on. Really well judged approach there. Here's a 9-foot putt. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Looking pretty good. And that drops in for birdie number 7 today. And this next putt to win the match. And that'll bring his round to an end. And this one is over. I had an enjoyable time with you today. Even though you didn't win, that's all right by me. We'll regroup, and maybe next time you'll end up on top. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and we'll see you next time.
Downright brutal. We got to stop this shit. This is unbelievable. Fucking 1,700 down to 1613. Lost, what was that, 4 in a row? I mean, this is crazy.
Hello there, and it is lovely to see you today. My name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25.
We've got a par 4 sitting right in front of us on this first hole. Let's rip this little ball into the fairway and be on our way.
Well, this tee shot should work.
All right, let's let this one go.
Silky swing.
This one's around 135 yards out.
Nice shot into this green. Good work. And here to go with his second shot.
He's got 8 feet to go.
All right, now if you want to have the hole, you've got to make this putt. And that hole will be halved. Okay, we're heading over to the 11th hole now. Oh, it's a par 5. Well, he's hoping this one sticks to the fairway. And lucky for him, that'll hang on to the fairway.
All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there.
Second shot here on the 11th. And as he sets up, he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. Seven iron on display here.
Denied.
And this putt's going to put him one up. And this one's, I think, going left to right. All right, that putt goes in, and he will win this hole. And after that hole, your friend is one up for the match. Okay, on the tee of the 12th hole, it's a par 4. Well, looking forward to this hole. Oops, that one went bye-bye. Oh my goodness, just absolutely striped. Oh, wonderfully struck.
Yeah, I'm going to lose another one, it looks like.
Oh, the glory that could have been. Okay, good luck on this one. It's a doozy. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. All right, you're going to give that putt away to your opponent. All good. You won't win this hole. I got a good feeling about the next one. All right, just looking at the next hole now, that one was a bit of a loss. And we got a par 3 here on the 13th. Taking this one with the 8 iron. Oh, look at this shot. Have a good tee shot. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. Pin high on that approach. Nicely judged. And here you go. This for the birdie. There's a way to bounce back. Birdie on this one after bogeying the last. I like it. Okay, he's left with this to have the hole. Okay, giving another putt to your opponent. Let's move on. Okay, that hole is going to be halved. And the 14th hole is next. This one is a par 4. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. And we're about 135 to the pin. I like that. All right, this is his second. The shot's coming in nicely. This one's 7 feet away. Boom, you drop that one, and that's back-to-back birdies. And if he drops this, he'll have the hole. And that hole will be halved. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. That was an extreme amount of force. And he sets up around 140 yards out. Second shot here on the 15th. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. Come on, come on, bounce to the right. And there we go. Nice little approach shot. All right, here we go. This one for the birdie. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there. Here's his 6-foot putt. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And we got a par 5 here on the 16th. All right, here we go. Par 5, 16th hole. Let's do it. Here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Oh my goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power. And from here, we're looking at about 195 yards or so to the pin. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. Well, he's setting up for a long putt. I don't know what'll happen here. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left.
Looks like he's put a good stroke on it.
Yikes, that went right by.
Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. Maybe got this putt to win the hole. That was amazing. All right, catching up on your friend after that hole. I like it.
All right, best of luck here on number 17.
Oh yeah, there's another green and reg. I'm liking it. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Here we go, 10 feet away.
And I think this one's breaking pretty hard, right to left.
Oh, no.
All right, if this goes down, you're packing.
Well, that's too bad. Your friend is walk victorious on this one and wound up 2 up on you at the end of this one. And with that, I say goodbye. See you next time.
Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead.
And who will win today? That is my question as we start this round of match play golf.
Okay, let's have a good one. Nicely played.
He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Oh, this one's in the fairway. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin.
my goodness, that almost went down. All right, you might want to club up a little bit. We have an elevated green. Oh my, robbery. Yeah, I wish that one went down. And for him, this will be for the birdie. This one's breaking left to right. Oh no, it's right by the hole. He's got 3 feet to go. Yeah, we'll concede that. I'm in agreement. Just a short putt. No big deal. We'll head to the next. And it drops on in there. That's going to win you the hole. And you're one up on your friend after this first hole. Here we go on the 11th. Okay, on the green safely. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And they're going with the pitching wedge. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. This one's looking decent. Continues to look good. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. And a 15-footer for him. And as that one drops into the cup, that'll be a birdie on his scorecard. And that hole's halved. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Looking good off the tee. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. And this will be his second shot. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. Oh my, this might go down. This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. And there it is. He gets it to go. All right, sink this one to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. You got a headwind to deal with on this hole. Okay, looking good. Ooh, look at this, catching the downslope. This could run out. I approve. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And from here, he's looking at around 195 yards to the pin. Five iron on display for this one. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Bounce right, come on. And here he's got a long putt to deal with. I'm curious to see how this goes. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh. Okay, drop this and you'll go two up on your friend. Looks like this one starts straight and then goes a bit to the right. Oh man, just missed the eagle. He's got a 3-footer here. All right, let's give your opponent that putt and move on to the next. All right, here we go for the birdie. And that hole will be halved. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. And chalk up another green in regulation. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Okay, he's got 17 feet to the cup from here. I think this one's going left to right. And he gets it to drop, and that'll be for birdie. Okay, you need this one to halve the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Here comes hole number 15. Nothing wrong with that. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. All right, here's his second shot. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. And that will play. Thank you very much. 8-footer here in front of us. Great work out there on the course today. Birdie number 6. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. And let's see how he does on this hole. He's definitely into the second cut here. Let's see how he does.
And I hope we get off the snide.
Setting up about 115 yards out. And the green kind of slopes up around the pin. We don't want to leave this short. Got to make sure we get it there. Nice work. That was some good golf. All right, he's got this left for the bird. Nothing wrong with that putt. And if you sink this putt, it will take this match to Dormy. And after that one, you are 2 up on your friend. Here we go on the 17th hole. All right, let's see how he does. Catching the downslope here. This should chase out. And here's our second shot on the 17th. And he will set up from around 235 yards out. Going with the hybrid. Oh my, look at this. This one's 6 feet away. All right, your opponent's letting you have that putt. Let's head to the next. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll take the hole. And after you conceded that putt, we're done on this hole. Let's move on to the next. And now, the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Oh, looking good off the tee. Here we go. Let's let this one go. And he's about 150 yards out from here. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. Second shot on the 18th. It was a good one. And as he sets up, he's got 21 feet to the cup. I think we got a right to left break on this one. I think he's on the right track here. Still looking good. Oh my, and he makes it. And it comes down to this: sink it and win it. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. This one's on a good line.
Off the snide, yes!
Your round's over already. I thought we just started. And the match is over. And guess what? You are the winner. Finishing at 1 up today. Good work. And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and let me be the first to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to the next 9 holes with you, just playing the front 9. All right, let's get on our horse. Ooh, just tattooed that drive. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Looks like this one's in the fairway. He's about an even hundy to the pin, I think. Okay, second shot here on the first. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. And this is his putt for birdie. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. And the first hole of this match results in, well, everybody being all square. And teeing it up on the second hole. Oh, and I was a little worried about the bunker play there, but you cleared it nicely, and now we're on the green. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Man, could have a birdie here. But I think it's breaking to the left. Ooh, that drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. And this putt from 4 feet. And that hole's halved. And what will happen on the third? Let's find out. I think this one's fairway bound. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And let's see what happens. This is his second. They're going with the 5-iron here. This one's about 130 yards out. And he's got a very long putt in his future here. Let's see what he does. And I think this one's going left to right. I think he's put it on a good line. Not a bad result from that distance. And this putt to go 1 up for the match. Starting this out to the right, should come back. All right, way closer than you were. Not a bad effort there. All right, let's go. This one's for par. All right, let's head to the next. And if he manages to sink this putt, the hole will be halved. And that hole will be halved. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Okay, he's hitting from the rough. Let's see what goes down. Here's your second shot on the 4th. This one's from around 21 feet. So far, so good. Continues to be online. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. Okay, this is his birdie putt. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. And that's going to do it for his birdie. And that hole will be halved. Teeing off now in a long par 4. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. And let's see what happens. He's got 145 yards to the pin. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. And the green slopes up a little bit around the pin there. You definitely got to make sure you get the right club. Hey, that's another green in regulation. And this fella has a long putt in his future. Let's see what he does. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. It's still on track. And you've got this to have the hole. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. And after that one, your opponent is 1 up for the match. Now we have a par 3 here on the 6th. And here's a look at their hybrid. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if he can help it get there. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Oh! And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Oh, and he can't get it to go in the end. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. All right, let's move on to the next hole. Your opponent's given you a gift. Don't even have to putt it out. All right, conceding another putt. Let's head on to the next. And the 7th will be a par 4. Oh, extra distance happening here off the downslope. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Nicely struck. Okay, let's check our distance twice. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Long putt for him, that's all I'll say. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. All square after that hole. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Nicely done. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Looking good off the tee. And from here, he's setting up around 155 yards out. And here's their 8-iron. Second shot here on hole number 8. Oh, that'll do. This next putt will be for his birdie. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Looks like he started this one out right. Oh, and he gets it to go. Looking at a 10-foot putt here. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Well done out there. That's your 5th birdie on the day. And that hole will be halved. Well, let's let this fly here on the 9th. All right, we might be able to chase this one out. That fairway has a down slope up at the landing area. Nice swing. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, he's in the fairway sand. Let's see what happens. Here's our second shot on the 9th. And this is a long distance putt. Let's see what he does. This one looks like it'll break to the right. I think he's put it on a good line. Oh, and unfortunately, he's missed that one. All right, if you sink this, you got the match in the bag. Let's do it. And this one is over. You pulled out the win.
2 in a row. Let's go.
Curve. Great job out there on the course. All right, I'm going to head on my way here. I had a lot of fun with you out there on the course. Thank you for playing. We'll see you again soon. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, welcoming you as always to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. We are playing some match play golf today. This is one of my favorite ways to play. This is going to be a good one, I think. Let's get it. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. All right, load up. Let's let this go. That sounded good. And this shot's about 110 yards to the pin. Second shot here on the first. Nicely done. You've got this for the birdie. Let's go. This one's going to the left. Oh! And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. All right, he gets it to go, and that will win the hole. And unfortunately, you're 1 down after the first hole. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. This is going to chase out a bit further down the fairway. Watch it go. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. I think we're heading to the fairway with this one. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Second shot here on hole number 2. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. Okay, 11 feet out. Let's see what he does. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, almost. Okay, you need this to win the hole. All right, that drops on in there, and you've won this hole. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. And teeing her up here on the third. This looks like it'll be in the fairway. Ooh, this is going to get a few more yards on the ground. Let's see it go. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Okay, second shot for him on this one. Oh my, he's
Is he going to get this one to go down? Second shot on the third. Here we go for your birdie. And if he can sink this, that's going to halve the hole. Okay, that hole is going to be halved. All right, best of luck. Have a nice drive here on this fourth hole. We have a par 4. Caught the downslope. Let's see if this one runs out further. I'll take that. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. This one's fairway bound. This one's about 105 yards out. Look at you go here. Nice shot. And that'll play pin high for us. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Oh, how close was that one? Just 4 feet left on this one. He's looking at this putt here to halve the hole. And that hole will be halved. And let's let this fly here on the 5th. Good little shot there. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. And this one off the downslope. This is going to get some extra yards. And this one's around 205 yards away. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Maybe a member's bounce to the left. "27 feet from the cup." Starting this one out pretty good. Continuing. Yes!
Drops it on in there. What a putt.
And if he sinks this, that's an eagle on his scorecard.
This one seems to be tilting left to right. Ouch, right by the hole.
And after that hole, you are one up on your friend.
Here we go. Par 4, 6th hole.
Okay, there you go. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Let's see what his second shot looks like. And here's our second shot on the 6th. Seems like you're doing pretty good in the approach shot department.
And here's a putt from 17 feet out. I think this one's breaking to the left. And he's got that one to go in the cup. And if he can sink this, that'll be birdie. I think we got a left to right break here.
This putt's good so far.
Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day.
And that hole's halved.
And the par 4, 7th hole.
Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work. Putting for eagle. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here.
All right, this is a putt, but let's just kind of consider it an approach shot. Let's try to get this one nice and close to the cup, and hopefully we can putter in from there. Ooh, the dreaded double break here. It goes right, and then it dives a bit to the left. Oh, come on, ball. Get back. Oof, I didn't love seeing that.
If this putt drops, we'll be at all square again.
And you're telling me he doesn't even need to putt that out. I guess you're the boss. Let's head to the next. And now I present you with the par 3 8th. Here's their 7-iron. Looking forward to see what you do here.
Well, you have a look at this.
And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie. Looks like a right to left break. Ooh, he almost got that one to go. And a 5-foot putt for him. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. Okay, your opponent's going to give you that putt, and you'll take the hole. We're going to go to the next. And you're one up for the match after that one. Teeing this one up on the 9th now. Look at this, drive in the green, and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Oh, the anticipation. This could be good. And from 23 feet away. This putt looks like it's going uphill to the right. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Ooh, continues to be good.
Oh, yes, that'll go down nicely.
And the match is over, and you have won. Finishing the match at 2 up on your opponent. Good work. Congratulations. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Thank you ever so much for the round. I had a great time hanging out with you.